What's going on, y'all? We're back, another hero's journey. Want to do a couple of my favorite new items in my life that I probably have talked about, but I'm going to talk about again here. The first item on the list is, I think you guys know sparkling water, but there's a new sparkling water in town that is the bee's knees. Now, can you guess? Drop it in the comments before I show it. 3, 2, 1, and here it is. Spindrift. This is the new hot-ish, y'all. And you know why this is the new hot-ish? Because it has real fruit inside of it. Yes, there is real fruit in these bottles. Let's look at these ingredients. Carbonated water, lemon juice. Yep, that's it. And look, even though there's some juice, 3 calories, I mean, come on, we can all handle that. There's still no sugars. So there's still no sugars. Somehow, these delicious beverages. And then we have the standard classic ginger from Whole Foods. I'm addicted to Whole Foods too, guys, sorry. But don't tell anyone. But yeah, so these are my new favorite things right here, because I'm a huge juice guy. Growing up, this might seem weird, I would drink a big ass glass of orange juice and chocolate ice cream for dessert. That's how much I like juice. So these are great because they're a lot less sugar than juice. But they really, like, when you take the first sip, it was almost too much at first. I didn't really like them because it was like, oh wow, this is like it's like a San Pellegrino, but they're not juicy enough. So they fall in between San Pellegrino and a regular sparkling water. But now I'm hooked. You know, usually with great things at first, you're apprehensive, you're unsure, but then after a while, you're hooked. Another thing I'm hooked on, brand new too, baby. The xcel dry lock booties. These are what God would wear on his feet if he surfed. These are the old ones, the old beat up pair. I was surprised they only lasted a year. They got some holes after a year. Let's see if we can. Let's get in there. Okay. Now, as you can see, I tried to do some repairing. Did not go very well with some wetsuit repair. It went all right. But it didn't go that great. Wetsuit repair is good, but on stuff like at the bottom of your foot, there's too much action going on. It's not gonna work. So you're not gonna wanna to do that. But these served me so well. Had to cop another pair, 80 bucks. Shout out Spider Surf in off the Pacific Coast Highway. This was they have a few locations, Hermosa Beach, etc. They hooked it up. They were sold out everywhere. I was getting a little nervous. So I was like, oh God, my go-to booties, it's getting cold. The water's already dropping. I had to get my dry lock split toes. They're split toe. They are 3 millimeters. So 3 millimeters is good for 50 to 60 degree water. You don't need to go 5 millimeter for Southern California, which is great. And you want them nice and tight. So these are size 11s, you know. But I'm a 10.5, but they run a teeny bit small, but they're perfect. So thank the good Lord I was able to cop a pair before we're really starting to get into winter. And also shout out to the GOAT Oneill. I recently sent in my mutant. What started the whole hero's journeys was my wetsuit debacles, my wetsuit woes. My mutant fell in love with that thing. The thing is amazing. But it was getting a little leaky and kind of, the Oneills are great, but they're so great that they get messed up kind of easier, and the wear and tear isn't as excellent on, I would say, maybe an xcel or other suits that seem to last forever. But I'll take the shorter lifespan for the more flexibility, and it's called Techno Butter 3, what the new Oneill wetsuits are made out of. It literally is like you're wearing a suit of butter, of techno butter. So you got the get the 4 on the floor, the butter, the mixture, you're in there. I sent him my suit because it was still under warranty. Just got it back, tried it out. It feels brand new. It feels brand new. Not a drop of water was getting in there, and I was... So I have had Oneill booties, but to be honest, there's a few things they were missing. They didn't have this little back little strap thing. That's very important. And because these are quote unquote dry lock, they basically have like there, the top of this booty is how dry lock xcel makes their bottom of their legs and their arm, where the arm goes to the hand. It's like called dry lock because it like really seals tight, and that's what these booties do. And they also have the material inside of the dry lock. So I would almost go all the way, but considering these fell apart really quickly, I was like, the Oneill are probably gonna fall apart even quicker. And these just fit so perfectly. I didn't want to finagle with any like, oh, they're a little too small. And again, just once you find something good, you gotta stick with it. As Big Bill Pops used to say, you almost want to scoop up a bunch of what you find that you like, because another year or 2 or 3 will go by. You'll go to get your go-to. There we go. Perfect. Yep, there we go. All right, live on air. I just spilled a beer all over the carpet. There we go. All right. Wow, I almost destroyed a camera lens. Okay. Jerome was involved in that accident. Wow, look at this great mess. Well, there we go. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a cut because now I have to, I don't know. All right, well, have a good one, everyone. Peace.